Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga and the Azimio la Umoja leaders are very determined to continue with the mass action in this country until when William Samoei Ruto is going to sort out the issues he has laid down. If not, then mass action is going to stay with us here. But again, on Ruto's side, we are seeing a William Ruto who is trying every means possible to use any means to stop this demonstration in this country. I don't know if he's going to succeed in that line, but he's using every effort. Saa zingine siku ya nyani kuanguka miti yote huwa inatereza. So Ruto has tried everything and seemingly is not yet ready to give up. He has tried to threaten the media. We talk about trying the United Nations. He has tried to go further to use even police officers, brutalizing Kenyans, and everything is failing for him. Now he has decided now to use the DCI to launch a manhunt on people who are involved in the violence during the mass action that happened on Monday. I don't know how he's going to succeed on that. But again, we as Kenyans, we have so many questions to ask DCI ahead of this manhunt. And this is what DCI has shared. We want to go through it. Then from there, we have serious issues that we are raising on this pipeline that DCI should also be answering to Kenya. This is what he's saying. The detectives on manhunt for suspects involved in Monday's violence. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation has launched investigation into acts of violence that were committed by criminals during the illegal demonstration held on March 20th, 2023. The criminals who took advantage of the demonstration were captured on camera destroying public property, attacking innocent members of public, and hurling projectile at police officers who were on duty protecting life and property. Really? Protecting lives and property. Okay. As a result, property of unknown value were destroyed while a total of 33 officers suffered injuries of various degree, and some are still recapitulating at various hospitals in the city. A firearm whose magazine was loaded with 15 rounds of 9mm caliber were also lost by one of our officers. It continues. There are so many. That is DCI. To some extent, you see, police officers are trying, to whip sympathy from. They need sympathy that they are recapitulating that 3 officers were injured. The question is, how many Kenyans were injured during the mass action? We are continuing with this discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel subscribers. I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. DCI is right to do investigation and find out everyone who was involved in looting or destruction of property. On that point, we agree. Because even Azimio does not want anything to do with the violent. Kalonzo was clear, Raila was clear, Madhakara was clear, and everyone, including Eugene Wamalwa, they want peaceful demonstration to send a message to this government. There is a way to deal with them, and there is a way they can touch on this economy so that William Ruto can feel the pinch. Not banning the road, not destroying properties. No. But then the question we are asking this year, because now you want to focus on youth, and I know at the end of the day, they might even end up arresting people who are never involved in vandalizing properties. They might just be targeting peaceful demonstrators as long as you are captured on camera. Sasa wakati anaambia wanahabari ya kwamba don't record this issue, so how was he going to get this kind of information? Wakati Chilomba anaambia wanahabari, the first thing that DCI should do is to start with the police officers. Why? We saw Raila Amolo Odinga car being vandalized. The car was destroyed, the windscreen, and he shared the photos, including Kalonzo Musyoka. The truth is that those who are demonstrating are the ones who are trying to shield Raila Amolo Odinga car. But police officers who are on duty, they used thuggery way. You know, they, instead of being a police officer, they turned into thugs. And they were attacking those youth, and they were targeting Raila Amolo Odinga car. So he should look for those people who damaged that car, his police officers. Go and check on Winnie Odinga's car. She was targeted. It was not those who were demonstrating. They were police officers. So let him also start with his team. Before you see the small log in the people's eye, first of all, remove the bigger one in your eye. This guy should be arresting the police officers who went further to shoot a university student at in Maseno University. And you see the extra these police officers were giving was that they had used all the rubber bullets. So they resorted to using live bullet. Live bullet. And this guy is telling us that they were protecting lives. Eh? Police officer going into demonstration with a live bullet. What is the end game of that live bullet? It tells you that these were people who were already prepared psychologically and technically to go and shoot to kill. They were prepared. The student who was killed, he was peacefully demonstrating, unarmed, peacefully demonstrating. So DCI should also bring this issue out. And before you talk about vandalizing properties, I think life is more important. You should be answering the question of how can police officers who said they were protecting life ended up killing a student. A family has lost. A father has lost. There's a mother who has lost. I mean, a community has lost. That student who died, there are people who are feeling pinch. He must serve them with justice by arresting the officer who was involved, let him be taken to court, and let him face the full force of the law. Why is he not raising this issue? We saw police officers beating up, brutalizing a border who was just peacefully minding his own business in Kisumu. We have these videos, but we cannot bring here on this program, on this platform, because, YouTube also has the guidelines. So we have some videos we cannot bring here. But we saw these videos. Even in Nairobi, someone who was just protesting, unarmed, police officer beaten this guy like Amburukenge, from right, left, center, with na mpini ya jembe. I'm sure, even, hata kama maisha yako ulikuwa uishi miaka 50, unaanza kuishi miaka 20 ama 30 hapo. Because the way they deal with these people is inhumane. So in as much he's dealing with these people, he should be also looking for those police officers who are doing all this. Videos are available, photos are available. DCI should be looking for the police officers who are tear gassing peaceful and armed demonstrators on the street. They use canisters, they use water cannon to deal with the peaceful demonstrators, unarmed. Those are questions that he should be answering also. He should not focus on one side. You're focusing on how police officers have been beaten. Kenyans, you are talking about 33. What about Kenyans who suffered? They are in thousands. Just because people had come on the road to send a message to government because they are hungry. So hungry people come to speak their mind, then you beat them. Huyo ndio kiongozi William Samoei Ruto sasa. You come to demonstrate because of hunger, you are beaten, you are brutalized. Now, the bill that you need to settle your hospital, ni ya juu sana. So you cannot afford food. Now you are being beaten. Will you even go to hospital? Kitu ya kwanza Ruto aanza kuangalia wale watu wenye walipigwa na huyu polisi au polisi wake awagaramikia hospitalini kwanza before coming for these other things. So in as much officers are here to do the work, let them do justice to all Kenyans. As you do justice to police officers, as you do justice to those who have lost their properties, do justice to Kenyans who have also suffered in the hands of police officers who definitely were supposed to protect them. Those are the questions. So we know Ruto is just trying to intimidate youth ahead of the Monday mass action. And the more you arrest them, it is not going to help him to sort out this issue. People are going to demonstrate as long as they are still hungry. Those who feel that Ruto is not their president, as long as service is not open, they still feel that they don't have their rightful president. So they will not have peace. They will be there to speak their mind.